YouTube? It's me, Miss Nappy Love, just taking a little bit of time out of my day just to say, hey, see what y'all got going on, what you doing, what you feeling, and all that. Just say hi to everybody. I know it's been quite a while since I made a little video. That's horrible of me. I've been busy with this book. The book thing is over officially. I'm in the process of writing my second book. I had a book signing on the 7th. I'm telling you, the love that I felt on the 7th of June was just unbelievable. I just couldn't believe that many people wanted my book. I had this one person, she came there, and she's like, I was asleep, and I realized I was going to miss your book signing. I snatched these kids up, and I got on my way, and I said, we got to go. And she brought her kids to my book signing, and to get her book, she was serious to get her book. Then when the book sold out, people were arguing over who's going to get the last book. Like, they were serious. Like, no, I'm going to get this book. I'm going to get this last book. Like, they were serious. Let's see what else happened during the book signing. I sold all 30 books. I really wish I had 50. Because I could have sold them books that night. I could have made some good money. I used most of my book money for bills. Because Miss Nappy Love was behind. Wasn't nothing finna get cut off, but it was finna be not pretty after a while. So, what I did was, I had to order some more books. And a secret, if you're working through Create Space and you order your books yourself, the second time you order them, no, the third time, normally you do the expedited and it takes so many days. Before, the first time when I ordered them, it took a week and a day. Then the second time, it took a week. Then this time, it was 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 5 days. So I've heard that after you order so much through them, the production time shortens and you get your books faster. So I plan on fully selling my books that way because it's less expensive and I make more money off of that. I make money off of Amazon. I make money off of the Create Space, selling it through Amazon and their dealers and everything. But I make more money buying the book wholesale and then selling it on my own. That's just my experience so far. That was Bliss that made the bed shake. She's running. It's like when I'm recording. Oh, and that was another reason why I couldn't record. Bliss was in heat. And because she loves me so much, she's only been around me and going through this thing, meowing and calling to the cows for somebody to come and help her. My husband doesn't want the cat fixed because he feels it will make her depressed. And, yeah, so we have to deal with that every now and then. So that's why I hadn't recorded. No, she's not spraying the house. I will put this cat out in the alley with a bag of food attached to her neck. If she's spraying this house, she wouldn't be living here, okay? What else is going on? So, everything else has been normal. I'm just selling the books and just making it happen. I mean, that's just what you have to do in life if you're going to live. If you're not going to live, then don't. Then you're not going to make it happen. But I'm doing really good. I'm thinking about some new ventures. I want to either go to school for doing nails, learn how to do nails. And I've been also thinking about photography. I think photography has to be the best job ever. I know those are two different things, but I think I'm one of them people that has to have several things going on, like that I can say, oh, well, I don't feel like doing this job no more. I can fall back on that. I don't feel like doing this anymore, so I can fall on this. I think that's just my thing. I'm going to continue to write. I'm writing all the time now, and I think that's just like the most best thing to have job to do is writing, because you can make the story. I'm telling you, I just make up stuff in my head and I put it on the paper. That's been the one question. Well, can you help me write? Can you help me get my book out? All I can tell you, and I mean, it's like since I did it, it's kind of like people think I'm kind of a professional. or something, or some type of messiah, I guess. I don't know what you would say, a go-to person that can help you write your book. All I can tell you is get a piece of paper and write. Now, I can tell you what don't to do to get it published. Number one, pay somebody very professional to edit your book. And after you get it edited, have somebody that done graduated college read your book. Number two, do a poor man copyright. Some people say they're not legal. Some people say they are. You put it in the envelope, mail it to yourself. I would also get something notarized in the inside of that saying that I wrote this and I put it in this envelope on this date. I created this. This hasn't been created before the end. Put it in the envelope, close it up, mail it to yourself, and don't open it because the postmark on there is a legal document. Or you can go online for $60 and I think it's $60 or $35, $36 or $63. I don't know, but it's on the IRS site, and you can legally copyright your stuff and your name and your brand and all that. The other piece of advice that I would give you, spend your most money on editing. The bulk of your money that you're going to do this with, spend it on editing, spend it on your cover, and go through CreateSpace, because that's a really good site to work with. And they give you a good deal on your books. I mean, it's yours. My other advice, if you're using a Mac, is put your settings on A5 on the layout. Because when you format it to the Kindle, if you don't have it on there, your stuff going to be broke all up and not together and all this stuff. And it's going to be embarrassing. Nobody can read it. It's going to be spaces in it and stuff. But if you put it on A5 setting, also with CreateSpace, put it on A5, and you had to follow the rules for the margins, or your stuff going to be mini. Okay, that's about all the advice I can give somebody. But for whatever reason, people think I'm an expert. And all I did was press send. So I'm working on book number 2. I had one book that I'm almost done with, but I'm to the point where now I feel like I really don't want to release that yet because it's so different from my first book. And it's like everybody wants that first book and they want a sequel to it. I think I'm going to meet the demand and try to work on the sequel to this book because it was so good. But I want it to be, it's kind of challenging because you want the second book to be as good as the first one. And you want to maintain all that fanfare of it. So that's what I decided to do. I'll let you all know if I'm going to do the nails or the photography Friday, because whichever, I think it's going to be the nails. Because how I'm envisioning it, you know, I can practice on my friend. My friend has beautiful nails. And I'm growing nails, see? I didn't have nails all the time. That's bliss again. I had booty diggers. That's a booty digger is when it's down here and it's nothing on your nail. I think they should figure out a better name for that because I wasn't digging in nobody's booty. Don't dig in nobody's booty. But that's what they call them. And my aunt got on my case and she's like, you're going to be a grown woman with booty diggers. Your hands look better with your own nails. You can grow them out. She have a way of kind of bullying me into doing what I'm supposed to be doing. And it makes me a better person, so I allow her to bully me. And I started growing my nails, and I love it because I can paint them. And, you know, my hands look longer, I think. But my friend, she has very beautiful nails. So if I practice on her hands and take pictures and stuff, that's what I'm having an idea of. So tomorrow is the big day. I'm going to have to figure out what's the new venture going to be. What we going to do to generate some income. Another thing that's been going on with me, I got this client, and oh my God, work has been something else. All I'm going to say about that issue is go check on your elderly people that's related to you. Make sure they are all right. Because in the end, you don't want to be sitting there saying, what I didn't even know, what could I have done? maybe I could have helped. You don't want to be saying those things. Be there for your family members, okay? Even if they get on your nerves, be there for them. Because I don't know why my hairline is looking like that, but I do have hair right here. Y'all see that? Girl, y'all it had me looking bald-headed for a minute. And I've been doing this new thing, oiling my scalp. It shouldn't really be new, but do you notice people don't oil their scalps no more? I'm oiling mine. But until next time, talk to you later, okay?